turned into Kagura. And that moving? But yeah. So mostly it takes place in every single day. Another battle after the before uh before Sasuke and Naruto fight. After that war, or after that battle, the final battle, Kagura had a little bit of strength to create a world called Infinite Dimension. Equal to is the same exact word of the Infinite Tsukunomi. So instead, make a twist. Instead of the Infinite Tsukunomi, it's actually the Infinite Dimension, creating a split to the Naruto world into the Infinite Dimension. That one is different about those two worlds. You know the episode when Naruto or Baruto and Sasuke went to a dimension, the time travel? Same thing, but without time travel. So mostly, I wanted to explain this is actually a high Q kind of brain cells. First, after that part take place, after Naruto did, Kagura made a world called the Infinite Dimension. Infinite Dimension has a different twist with two worlds combined. Mix those two, the Naruto universe and Hooto's universe. Mix those two get together and make one Infinite Dimension. But one side is going to be normal, the other side is going to be mixed up with so much chakra, but peace. So you know how Naruto asked Pain, let me create peace. Well, it's going to be actually that. This time, everyone's alive. Kagura, Obito, Minato, everyone, including Madara. Everyone's alive. So it's no war. No chaos, no massacre, no anything. But, but Kurama is not in Naruto. Yes, that is correct. Kurama is not in Naruto. But, Kagura is in Hooto. Naruto's... Okay, I gotta say third, but... Because Kabuki is not the... So I'm gonna add a fourth child instead, but it actually is a third child, but it's a fourth child. It kind of mixed up. So the third child, because Kabuki... Let me make this so it doesn't be confusing. Alright. Okay, so Kabuki is a bad guy in this universe, or in the Infinite Dimension, and Baruto's still alive, and mostly in this universe it's really different. So Infinite, you know the Infinity Sign, right? That's what the power is. Everything, if you look at it and open up the dimension, it will look like... Okay, before I get to that, I want you guys to like, subscribe, and comment down below if this is a good thing of what my anime I'm about to make in the near future. Tell me if you like it, and send it to your friends. But, let's get started. Hooto got... Wait, Karga... I can't say this name. Kagura. Okay, you know what I mean. She created a world called the Infinite Dimension after she created Black Zetsu. As the same thing, she created Black Zetsu, then after created the Infinite Dimension that had another world. Naruto didn't have Kurama in this one though, but Naruto... Okay, so let me change that, hold up. Naruto did have Kurama in his world, but in this world, Naruto didn't have Kurama, but Hooto did. So created who created Hooto? I'm about to get to that. So Hooto Uzumaki is the powerful out of all the shinobi in that world, in the infinite dimension. But it's a twist. More 100% powerful than Naruto and Boruto combined, including Sasuke. But but not powerful than Kabuki. The reason why is always no. She's powerful than Kabuki. I'm gonna make her powerful than Kabuki. But I forgot his name with the fishing hook. I really don't know who his name is. He has, because it's in Boruto, in the infinite dimension, it's still in him, but he's alive and they're best friends. But in Naruto's universe, they're not best friends, but it's still inside of him. Naruto in his universe doesn't have Kurama, and Hooto has. It's two Kuramas in Hooto world: Naruto's Kurama and Hooto's Kurama. So mostly, it's kind of strange, but having two Kuramas, because you don't know but if it's three Kuramas, including with Naruto, in a world that has Naruto, that will break the time continuum. Sorry to bit science in there, but I'm a little bit of a geek. But not like that kind of geek. But, so with that said, Hooto was born with Naruto's genes, Hinata's Byakugan, and Kurama. So, the reason why I'm saying Kurama, this is going to be sounding weird, but I'm going to try not to make it sound cruel. Kurama's kid. The reason why is, you got to figure it out, because I don't want to make this channel look SD. So, after that, when Hooto was born, Hooto had a type of jutsu that had one particular thing wrong. You're gonna hate me for this, but had a little bit of power like Sasuke, a little bit of power like Kabuki. It had every single world's power. The eye. Well, I'm gonna point to this eye real quick. The eye, because it's part Kaguya, you know what I mean. It's hard to say her name, Kaguya. Her head, side of her head. Yeah, I can take the headband off. No, I can't. Never mind. The side of her head has the Sharingan, and then the other side of her head has the Byakugan, and then the other side of her head has the Rinnegan. So she has all, but it's hidden because it's kind of creepy when it shows. So it won't show it in the anime that I'm trying to afford to make, but it will show it in the manga that I still have to try to make. But it will show only one, and that's the Sharingan, aka the Rinnegan. It will change into those eyes I mentioned. Mostly, it does have a hidden one. It's gonna be called. I'm gonna actually make up a name. Actually, what's a good name for it? The infinite eye. Yeah, infinite. Hold up. There you go. But it will say the infinite dimension eye, and mostly the infinite. Actually, that doesn't sound like a bad name. Actually, the infinite dimension eye is a powerful eye that really. I will find another name for it, but right now I was gonna call it infinite eye, but it would be kind of weird saying it. Oh, actually, that is actually great. That was actually great. Infinite eye that has the infinite symbol on it. That means it has all the powers. more than any other shinobi. So no one could defeat Hooto at all, except for Momoshiki. There we go, I got the name right. Momoshiki. Momoshiki has the power to end Hooto's life. But Hooto needs to train so much that Hooto needs to have the power of the infinite dimension and Kurama. So you're probably saying is, what's Kurama's name? Easy. Kurama's name, I gotta think, Maureen, no. No, I still didn't find out what Kurama's name would be. So, I want you guys to decide in the comments what Hooto's tricky, or Kurama should be. Instead of Kurama's name, it has to be another one. Because it's Kurama's kid. So, and Naruto's kid, and Hinata's kid. Don't ask why. So, it's mostly Kurama's kid, actually. So, Karina, yeah, okay, we're gonna call it Karina. So, Kurama in Naruto, or in Hooto, is Karina. The reason why that is because of the female name. Karina. And Hooto is a female. My VTuber character, that's Hooto. But, I'm gonna change it a little bit. So, Hooto Uzumaki, from the next final generation. The generation is going to be called... It's still going to be in Boruto, though. Well, not really. I have to make a different one. So, it's going to be part of Boruto at the end of, the sequel. Well, I can't make this one up, but I'm trying to see, if they could put, another clip of... Or, actually, we're going to change that. Hold up. It's going to be called... Infinite Dimension... Rip into Reality. Or we could just call it Naruto and Boruto Infinite Dimension Rip into Reality. Yeah, that one's good. Naruto and Boruto okay, so Naruto and Boruto Infinite Dimension Rip into Reality. Oh wait, okay. Gotta make this quick. I'll make this good. Naruto and Boruto Infinite Dimension Rip Between Realities. There we go. Okay. And mostly it's a long sentence, but it is gonna be great. So, with that said, the intro's name. The intro is gonna be hard to even think of. I'm still figuring that out. If you guys want to help me with this intro, I'll try my best for it. Well, mostly I'll just say it's free, but I don't think you guys can understand that. But mostly I want to actually say, if I mostly don't want to use this avatar because someone made this, but I'm using it because that other avatar was too sexual, so that's why I had to change it, because the things were jiggly. So yes. So mostly, it's gonna be a power. The intros. I don't know what the intro will be. I was trying to think of some intros names that is not already taken, but I'm pretty sure it would be. So I want someone that out there in the out there in the world, because I'm mostly in the virtual world and I don't exist. But I want someone. The person who is talking right now is my actual self, but right now I'm in here, so I'm stuck into this world. I can't feel my feelings up top, but that. So I want you guys to, if you have a chance out there, the people who made Naruto, whatever, if you think it's cool or not, I just wanted to reach out to you guys. That's why. But it's up to you guys. But mostly the anime, I'm pretty sure if they agree, I'm gonna make it perfect. I'm gonna make it way perfect. I'm gonna use all my kid animations in my head, bring it back out, and make it so this dimension is gonna be a great episode. I promise you guys, if they say yes, it's gonna be a great episode or a great season. So, if you guys agree, actually you don't have to be them, but if you guys want to help me with this, you can. If not, it's okay. I won't be mad, but I'll be happy if you did. Just be honest. But mostly, that's mostly my dream to make that and everything about that. But before I go all the way on, the Naruto X Barto Infinite Dimension Rip Between Realities. That's gonna be the title now. Because I kind of like that. It's just a long word to say, but yeah. Or we could just type it as Naruto X Barto meets Hooto in the Infinite Dimension. Tell me which one do you like more, what the title should be. You guys can comment down below if you want it. If this does get uploaded to YouTube. It was no copyright music because it did turn down. I don't know what that thing is over there. But if you guys want to know why I want to make this, you could... Oh, that's a... Bro, I just... Hold up. I was like, what are these... Hold on just a minute. What? I just realized what... I was like, what is this? Bro, these are things... I was not trying to look at this, but like, everything is just... Alright. As, that's happening. But yeah, so mostly... I'm actually gonna get this right here, because it looks cool. Yes, so mostly... If you guys want to see more... Trying to get a good angle. Okay. There we go. So you can see the moon. Oh, you want to see the flower too. So, there you go. But yeah, mostly, I want you guys to... I want you guys to tell me what you guys think about what should be doing into the anime and stuff like that, and tell me what you want to think about in the anime, other stuff like that. But back with the story. Hooto Hinata made a kid named Hooto Uzumaki. Hooto Uzumaki is actually the strongest person in the whole infinite dimension. Hooto Uzumaki decided, because he's grown up, to look for a world that her mother and Hinata and Naruto told her about. And they told her, it's another world out there. It's called the Shinobi world. Another person like me. Another place like me. His name is Naruto Uzumaki, but this time he doesn't have karma. Now, with this part saying, Hooto was thinking, go out, because it has Naruto's genes, like as a kid too. So she ran, and once she found the infinite tree, that thing over back there, she told Kagura, and Kagura answered, you want to go back into but you have karma, but you'll be in Hinata's belly. And Hinata said yes. So she used her hand signs and actually went there. So everyone was looking for her, but it didn't get erased. It did get erased, the infinite dimension, but she didn't, because she was in... So the thing is, Naruto didn't have karma in that world because that one got erased. Or in Hooto's world, Naruto had it, but without the infinite dimension, Hooto is the only one who can revive the infinite dimension. But it needs Bard. Well, it needs it needs Monoshiki's power, because that infinite dimension was created by the Uzumaki. Or I can't even say it right, but so mostly by this part is really, really powerful. That it's actually like something way powerful. So afterwards, after that happened, Hooto was born again in the Naruto's world. Boruto came in, Hinata said, "Boruto, come look at your kid." Sorry, Boruto, come look at your sister. And Boruto was like, "Another sister? What do you mean? What's her name? I got so many questions." Her name's, get Hunamari. And then Boruto was like, "Hunamari," and Hunamari came. And Hunamari said, "Yes? Wait, who's that?" And Boruto said, "It's our sister." "Wait, another sister? Wait, what's her name?" Hunamari said, "Her name, or Hinata, her name is Hootace." "Wait, Hootace?" "No, Hinamari said. "Wait, that sounds familiar." And now, the story gets confused, or suspicious now. In the book, Hinamari said, "Wait, is it the same way as the book? That the previous thing that Kaguya made? A world that's called Infinite Dimension?" Hooto blinked and looked up and said the first words. "Yes, that's where I was. But it got erased." Everyone was shocked for Hooto to say her first words. So, Hooto was already born, but in this universe, in Naruto's universe, she was a baby, but she had the memories of what it is and what she's supposed to be. So, Hooto Uzumaki was in Shinchuriki. I forgot already. I already forgot I forgot the name, but of another Shinchuriki called Hooto. I already forgot what the name was already. Just tell me in the comments because I actually forgot. But another Shinchuriki, the Nine-Tails sister. Yes, I said it right. The Nine-Tails sister. So, wait, I forgot the name. I have to look back at it, but we're gonna call her Kurito for short, because I already forgot the name already. Yes, I don't know how I forgot, but I forgot. So, you know what I mean. Kurito, Nine Tails, but instead of 9 tails, it has 5 tails, but infinite tail. So it's still 9 tails and still 5 tails, but infinite. So it's way powerful than the 10 tails. So when Monoshiki heard, alright, let me tell you. 3 months later, Hooto grew up. She's 18 years old. Or actually, no, I can't. Yeah, okay, we're gonna fast forward, but because she was okay. She was 18 years old, and she started off as a kid, but fast forward because she has so much power, she could turn 18 real quick. So she's 18 years old. It was her 18th birthday. Well, it's gonna be different. Her birthday actually on October October 9th. So that makes her older than Naruto. But in Naruto's world, she's actually born in October 7th instead of October 8th. So the reason why is because when she's in an infinite dimension, her age gap goes lower to October 8th instead of October 9th. But in the infinite dimension, her age is 100 years old. October 30th, her birthday is actually on this type of day as the creator, me, made her. The day of when I made her, 2025, this day right now. So the reason why October 30th, short for my birthday, December 30th. So it's actually the abbreviation for it because it's the same birthday I was born, but in a different, instead of December, it's October. So instead, because she's still, young, is actually on 2025, and she's 18 because she skipped the age gap in the anime. So that makes her 18, but she's still a minor. So that's why. The reason why is, even though in this Naruto world she's 18, you know how dogs have their certain age? In the infinite dimension, she's actually 8 years old. Obviously, in Naruto, she's a grown-up, but in the infinite dimension, she's actually 8 years old. So, I know, it's kind of suspicious and has off words, but in this world, she's a grown, teenager. She's a teenager, but in the other world, infinite dimension, she's a minor. So, the obvious question is, what does it make her? What gender is she? A woman. She's a woman. In the in the infinite dimension, she's still a woman, but she's non-binary. So that makes a difference in the area. So cut that out for that one, because that world is deleted and gone until she takes Murashika's powers or fights them and steals the power back. In this one, she's just a grown-up, but it was no existence. So mostly, it's obviously hard to even tell what is going on with the storyline. Did I just turn this up? Hold on. It's just great. It just started getting louder. I was like, what the? But in the anime, it's kind of strange how it's mostly going past it forward and forward. It's still a good storyline to even comprehend what's going on. After that, Hinamari said, "Wow, it's true! It is her!" Everyone was shocked. Like, Baruch was like, "Hinamari, what are you talking about?" Hinamari said, "You don't know? Look on this book. It's the prophecy that Kaguya made." Baruch said, "Wait, what? Let me see that." And he read it. And read it like, what the? Oh, you're true. It is true. Dad, look. And afterwards, Dad looked and like, oh my. Wait, that's not a future. That's the infinite dimension. Baruto's like, how do you know that? I'm so sorry. What? Nada said, let me see that. Oh, shoot. Okay. So, This has to be... Everyone nodded. That has to be the next generation. But Kaku... Okay, so the problem is Kaku and Baruto said that then that makes Kaguya alive. Everyone's alive, and Hooto finally grew up and hears her voice. I'm actually gonna try to do it. Wait. So who? Everyone was shocked that Hooto came back from training with Sasuke. Or no, actually, yeah, training with Sasuke. And then they saw her forehead, because this is when it was unlocked. Wait a minute. Guys, don't look in her eye, Naruto said. Or, sorry, I had to change the voice. Wait. Guys, don't look in her eye, Hinamari said. But they didn't, because they were not phased to it, because the reason she can cancel her power like everyone else. So, when they stared at it, it didn't work. So mostly, it actually changed, and they can easily look at the eye without even getting possessed. Because she has the power of Kagura and every other shinobi in different worlds. The eye was called the Infinite Dimension Eye. Powerful than the Byakugan, powerful than the Sharingan, powerful than the Rinnegan. Power than the Matroasu, I can't even say this word right. Matroasu. Powerful than any other eye, and even powerful than Ninetales. But not powerful than Momoshiki. Not yet, anyway. And when they saw it, they called Sasuke in on the phone. They called Sasuke like this. For example, Sasuke, you need to get here fast. Sasuke said, why? Just get here. Now. He hanged up the phone. 3 minutes later, Sasuke's arriving. So, once Sasuke arrived, Sasuke said, wait a minute. I didn't do this, did I? No, you didn't, Hooto said. Then how do you have the Sharingan? Everyone sit back. Everyone Kiba, everyone called to the Naruto universe, the residents in the Hokage office. Everyone sit back. Hooto said, I'm Hooto Uzumaki, but not from this world. I'm actually a reincarnation of Kagura in every Yusuke. I am the next Yusuke. Everyone gasped and everywhere. It's like in shock. So you're a Yusuke, but you were in Hinata's belly, Sasuke said. Sasuke was shocked that Suzuki has a power that no one knew about. Wait. And then they looked at the eye closely. It changed into the Rinnegan. You have the Rinnegan too? Then it turned into actually I did the Sharingan. It turned into an eye that didn't actually make sense. But Hinamari knew what the eye was. The eye was called the Infinite Dimension Eye. Mostly scary as any other eye. That never makes sense in the whole entire world. That really didn't make sense. So they tested the power, and it summoned an infinite tail beast. And he's like, "Wait, everyone attack!" But and Hootace said, "Stop, wait," and tried and petted it. It shrank down into a little one, so it doesn't destroy the village. Afterwards, once it shrank down, it actually went to a regular size. And mostly afterwards, it brought another being that was from the North. And it said, "Karma? Naruto?" Oh, let me actually get a different voice on. Naruto? Wait, how are you still alive, Karma? I'm just... how are you still alive, Karma? I just don't know. Hooto actually brought Karma back to life. Because she has the sixth path, but instead of a sixth path, it's actually called the infinite path. And mostly, none of these make sense, but in my head, it actually came up. So I made everything a twist, so it'd be different than anyone else's. But if you still guys like this story and what I'm trying to say, what anime I will actually make in the near future, I need everyone's help. Just everyone out there in the whole world. If anyone wants to help me or roleplay on this anime, it might not be a real one, but it will be in this game VR chat. So if you guys want to help me, you can. I'll be so happy if you can. My username is Hootace Power Up on VR chat, or you can join my Discord called Furry Husky. But talk to me on there. But with the storyline, it's really different that you guys understand where I'm going to. Mostly, it's really type of different ways to actually produce or say what's from this anime, and something really special about it though. I won't say that much, but if you guys want me to continue, all you gotta do is like, subscribe, and comment down below. And mostly, I'm not gonna be finished anyway. So after that, when Hooto summoned or revived Kurama, it went back into Naruto's belly, and he got his powers back. But it was something wrong. 3 minutes later, it was a rip to reality. Because that didn't supposed to happen. Just like time travel, the world ripped. Because putting Kurama back and reviving Kurama was a bad decision. So the world had a rip into reality. It summoned the black hole. But instead of a circle black hole, Hooto changed it into an infinite dimension that actually brought everyone from the infinite dimension together. And now, here's the strange part. Hooto didn't know what to do and why it was happening, but everyone, Naruto saw himself. Nomari saw herself. Now, this crazy part is, Boruto was alive in both worlds, and that's bad news. Because Boruto didn't supposed to be alive, but in that world, he's supposed to be alive. Minato was alive. Everyone who died in Naruto world was alive. It was two gods, though. Well, actually, no. It was a goddess and it's a god. But sadly, it was one god because Kagu was actually part of the world. So it was not two Kaguras. So that's why it didn't nothing actually messed up or anything. So instead of breaking and racing time, Kagu combined them together to make actual two worlds. Instead of gripping the world, it it merged with this world, the Naruto world. And this is where it actually comes in. This is what now. This is when the name actually comes up. When two worlds are merged together, it's actually called in my anime infinite dimension. Now that's where the name gets in. This is where the story takes place and when two worlds collide. When two worlds collide together and merge together, it's called the infinite dimension. And this is where the story completely goes to an end. The story takes place in during this part. But if you guys like this story and like this, if the anime want, if you want to help me out, add me and things I just mentioned and make my day a reality. And I hope I see you in VR chat soon or some ways later. I hope you like the storyline that I kind of made up. And people who made Naruto, I hope you say yes or something like that. And people who want to actually help me make it in VR chat, I will actually help you. You don't have to get money; it's free. But if you guys want to help me out, please do. Later, it might be costing you, but for now, it's just for fun. I do want to do a role play, a good role play with all of you. And if you guys want to, help out, comment down below your gamer. The wrong title in, but I'm leaving it in. I'm gonna leave it in. I'm just you're gonna see when you reach the end of the video, you're gonna hear me talking like I'm talking to you right now. But mostly, I just want to say if this stays on the video, I will be so happy for YouTube to even do this. But if it got copyrighted, I will not be mad if it did. But if it did, I'll try my best to make a better one for YouTube so they don't copyright it. But I tried my best, and if it didn't get uploaded to the video, or if it does, then YouTube, thank you very much. That's mostly I want to say, and I want to say something else to the people who need Naruto. You did a brilliant job, and I really, really be like, I really want to have a job to make my own anime to have the anime called like the same part. I want to work with you guys. That's why, because I always wanted to work at the animator, and mostly a gamer and designer as well, because that's one of my dreams as well. So if you guys are watching this video, um, whenever I get my GD, not now because I have to get GD, but when I get my GD, I really, really want to work for you guys. You did awesome, and I can't wait to work with you. But for the people that I did mention for VR chat roleplay, anytime a roleplay is not just on VR chat roleplay, but if you guys want to do a roleplay on VR chat with me, I will be love to hear you guys with because right now I don't have a GD, so I'm barely trying to upload this, and when I get to 500 subscribers, I'll probably have my GD, probably. But for now, if anyone out there wanted to do a role play with me on VR chat, Minecraft, Fortnite, just go to my Discord. It's Hootace. Oh no, wait, no, my Discord is not Hootace. Sorry, it's Furry Husky. That's my Discord, and my gamer tag on VR chat is actually Hootace Power Up. My my Epic Games name is Ravis2K3, so you guys can add me on the games. I will probably see a lot because I have a lot of people adding me these days. Um, but if you guys want to add me on those Xbox, I still don't know what it is, but you guys, it's on my Discord profile. But if you guys want to stay tuned, if you guys want to do a full play, holler at me on Discord, or you can go on VR chat or Fortnite, holler me, add me. I don't care if you spam it, I will accept it. I promise. But I hope you guys having a great day. I hope you're having a great summer. Oh wait, no, it's not summer. I hope you're having a great weekend. Stay in school, guys. Peace out. Hoot hoot.